Welcome, welcome to night 2 of Clearwater Motorsports Season 7 World Finals. Tonight's going to be a good one. We got main field freestyle, and we got the starting off with racing here. We got a pretty stacked bracket, but we're starting off tonight with two amazing trucks. Vendetta versus Thunderoris. Thunderoris rocking an amazing custom body. We are just waiting for the official's word before we start. Alright, the lights are set. And they're off. Thunderoris spins out in the corner, but Vendetta having his own problems. Thunderoris gonna have to play some catch up if he wants the chance. He goes tall in the berm. Looks like it's gonna be Vendetta's race. And it is. Thunderoris made up some good ground, though. And what an amazing race to start off. Alright, let's take a look at our bracket for tonight. Alrighty. So we had our event starting off with Vendetta versus Thunderoris. After us, the next race is going to be Lucas Stabilizer and Digatron, followed by Avenger versus Monster Mutt, Max D versus El Toro Loco, Classroom Crusher versus Gravedigger, Mayhem versus Bad Company, Wildside versus Megalodon, and finally Gravedigger versus Max D. But right now we got Digatron versus Lucas Stabilizer. This is gonna be a good race. And they're off. Close race, but Stabilizer has the lead. Stabilizer gets a little cut up in the berm. Gives Digatron a little game of catch-up. Digatron goes on two wheels in the corner. It is Stabilizer's race. Oh my goodness, into the step-up. Alrighty. Alright, coming up next, we got Monster Mutt versus Avenger. Avenger's got a number 5 seed, which means he has lane choice, and Monster Mutt has a number 12 seed, so this should be Avenger's race, if this goes how it did in qualifying. Right, the lights are set. And they're off. Avenger getting the jump on Monster Mutt off the line. Avenger swings it into the corner, takes it nice and tight. Monster Mutt gets into trouble. Monster Mutt very far behind. Looks like Monster Mutt ran into more trouble. It is going to be Avenger taking the win. Avenger will move on to round 2. Alrighty, coming up next, we have Max D taking on El Toro Loco. Both running custom bodies. This is going to be good. They are both staged and ready. The lights are set. And they're off. El Toro Loco with the slightest edge. Max D takes a turn too sharp. Some major upsets tonight. Looks like Max D's just gonna call the race there, as El Toro Loco comes around the final turn. That is gonna be another win. We do have to admire amazing body from Max D. We have our next racers up. Already on the track, Classroom Crusher and Gravedigger. Both do a clean first turn, but Gravedigger gets a little caught up. Gravedigger's all over the place. And he is off the track. And he's gonna spin out in the final turn. He's a win for Classroom Crusher. What a race. Alright, up next, we have Wildside taking on... Or no, we have Mayhem taking on Bad Company. That is not Wildside. It's hard to tell with these custom bodies sometimes. And they are off. Mayhem going wide. Bad Company going tight. Bad Company's going all over the place. Bad Company goes over in the berm. That is gonna give Mayhem the race. Mayhem is moving on to round 2. Up next, second to last race of round 1, we have Wildside taking on Megalodon Stars and Stripes. Alrighty, the lights are set, trucks are staged, and they're off. Megalodon swinging it into the turn. Wildside getting into some trouble. Megalodon taking it nice and easy through the berms. Takes a nice final turn. And he is moving on to round 2. Wildside getting into some trouble after the race. Pulls off the save though. Pretty clean. Alrighty. Up next we have Max D taking on Gravedigger. They call it the greatest rivalry in motorsports for a reason. Both trucks still getting lined up. And Max D's gonna take a trip to the back, looks like. Looks like Gravedigger's gonna be doing a buy run here. Pretty solid lap. Nicely done. We're gonna get news on what happened to Max D here in a second. Stay tuned. We do have news on Max D and heard that he has forfeited the competition due to some truck issues. You never like to see that, so... Good luck to Gravedigger though, as he got a free buy run, and he will be moving on to round 2. Which, by the way, round 2 starts now. So after this round 2 matchup, we're gonna get a first look at the round 2 leaderboard, bracket board. Alright, first up we have Vendetta going against Lucas Stabilizer. Lucas Stabilizer being our last chance qualifier winner. He has punched his ticket this far. Let's see if he can go farther. And they are off. Vendetta with the lead. Vendetta still has a slight edge on Stabilizer, but Stabilizer's not far behind. Stabilizer takes a nice turn in the berms. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be Vendetta. Cleanest race of the night so far. And they are both into the wall. Don't think Glendale is gonna want us back next year. Alright, taking a look at our round 2 bracket board. We had Vendetta, who just beat Lucas Stabilizer. Next up, we have Avenger versus El Toro Loco, followed by Classroom Crusher versus Mayhem, and Megalodon versus Gravedigger to finish off round 2. But up next, we have El Toro Loco versus Avenger. They are lined up and ready to go. And they're off. Clean around the first turn. It's pretty close. El Toro Loco goes to the center, though. So you have to get it back for this turn. It goes up high on the berm, giving Avenger the lead. It's all going to come down to the final turn here. Looks like Avenger's going to take it. El Toro Loco goes over. It is going to be Avenger with the win. Coming up next, we have Classroom Crusher facing off against Mayhem. Classroom Crusher, your number 3 seed after qualifying. They are on the track and ready to go. The lights are set, the trucks are staged. Let's go racing. Classroom Crusher swinging it in the corner. Mayhem not too far behind though. Both take a nice berm. Mayhem goes a little wide. Gonna set him back a little bit. Mayhem gets too caught up in the corner. Gonna give the win to Classroom Crusher. Nice clean race. Classroom Crusher is on to the final 4. Alrighty, up next, we have Gravedigger versus Megalodon Stars and Stripes. Megalodon is your number 10 seed, Gravedigger your number 15. And they're off. Put your guesses down in the comments. Very close as they come across the line. Megalodon goes up high on the berm, spinning out. Looks like it's gonna give Gravedigger the win. Megalodon going to go ahead and take the DNF. Great job, and we are on to round 3, the final 4. Alrighty, they are queued up and ready to go. We have Avenger versus Vendetta. After this race, we will get a look at our round 3 bracket board. The trucks are staging, and you're getting ready to go. Trucks are staged, the lights are lit, let's go racing. Pretty even as they come across the line. Oh, but Vendetta goes over in the corners. He's trying to keep it together. Avenger is gonna move on. Alrighty, taking a look at our bracket. We got Vendetta versus Avenger and Classroom Crusher versus Gravedigger. We're gonna see how this is gonna unfold. Alrighty. First round 3 matchup, sorry. Gravedigger versus Classroom Crusher. And they're off. Oh, Classroom Crusher clips the inside turn pod. Still pretty even as they come out of the berm. Gravedigger with a slight edge. It's all gonna come down to the final turn here. Classroom Crusher takes it tight, but Gravedigger's gonna have the momentum to carry him through and get the win. And Classroom Crusher has exploded. We have a square off for the final 2. They are getting ready to face off for the World Finals Championship. Gravedigger, who had no qualifying passes at all yesterday, is now in the finals for racing. This is the final race of World Finals tonight. It all comes down to this. The lights are lit, the trucks are ready. It's time to go racing. Oh no, Gravedigger spins out in the first corner. He can only hope that Avenger messes up in the berm. Looks like Avenger is gonna get the win though. Gravedigger, try as he might, is not gonna catch up. That means Avenger is your World Finals 7 racing champion. And he is doing a two-wheel cyclone now. Avenger doing celebration dance, if you will. And we are off to freestyle. Give us a few minutes and we will be back. Don't go anywhere. Alrighty, let's take a look at our freestyle track for tonight. We have an absolute masterpiece of a track tonight. We have two huge pods and then a second smaller pod on the side with two backflip ramps. We have two double bus jumps and two step-up ramps as well. This freestyle is going to be absolutely amazing tonight. We have tons of crossovers, tons of opportunities, tons of technical obstacles. We have an 8-pack over here in the corner. We'll have to see who's going to use those and who's not. But you'll have to stick around to find out. Alrighty, we have our first truck up of the night. It is going to be El Toro Loco. And here he comes. Sending it across the pod. Oh, he's going to put it into a stoppie as well. Looks like he might already have some breakage. That front tire, as you can see, is gone. Gonna put him into some trouble. Can he get it back? Yes, he can. He's gonna go for a backflip. Oh, it's gonna put him on the sidewalls. He's gonna get it back. He's going over. And he has gotten it back. We're gonna see if we can get some timers up here in the next upcoming rounds. He's got 15 seconds left though. Gonna go for another backflip. Going crazy. Breakage everywhere. And that is gonna do it for El Toro Loco. What an amazing run. Now stick with us. We're going to get the scores in just a second. Don't go anywhere. Alrighty. Up next, we have Thunderoris. Get into some trouble already. Pulled off a spectacular save. Gonna get on the sidewalls. And brings it back yet again. Big air over the double bus jump. And he's gonna go crazy on the sidewalls. What a move. Followed up by some nice air over the pod. He's gonna go up and over. Puts it into a stoppie. Brings it into a small little moonwalk. And continues his run. Into a backflip. Big air. He's gonna go for another one. Puts it into a small moonwalk there. He's gonna go crazy with the cross thread over the main pod. He rolls over. And he's in the wall. That is going to be an RII. No, it's not. He brought it back. After balancing on the wall. Oh. And the damage is too severe to continue. What a run by Thunderoris. He is gonna fill time with that run. Let's get that bracket board up here in just a second. Alright, let's take a look at these bracket scores. Thunderoris coming in with an 8.7. And El Toro Loco with an 8.166. Two very good scores. Alright, coming up next, we have JCB Tigatron Stars and Stripes. American flag on top and the military colors all around. Really enjoying this scheme. Ooh, nice crush on the bus there. We have heard he is fighting some minor steering problems. So we're gonna see how he works through that. Oh, cases the main pod pretty badly there. Looks like that might have been a, yeah, looks like that might have been a 4-link. Brings it back though, nice and clean. And go for the backflip. Go for the rollover consecutive. Oh, he's going crazy. Nice big air going onto the pod here. Oh, he is gonna get shut off for that though. $40 left. Let's get those scores in. Alrighty. Coming up next, we got Monster Mutt. Let's see what he's got in store for us. Good run so far. Let's see what else he can do, though. Nice landing on the bust there. Give him in a little bit of trouble, though. Looks like he's gonna go for some big air over the bust there. Landing in between the double bust jump. He's gonna go for a front end over. Nice air off the crossover jump. Beautiful backflip. Put it into moonwalk. "20 seconds left in his run. He's going crazy. What a save. And that is going to end his run. Up next, we have Maximum Destruction Stars and Stripes. I can now tell you I have a countdown as well, finally, so you guys can now see how much time is left in the run. And he is off. Nice donuts. He is going for a front flip. And that is gonna end his run. With 53 seconds left. That is gonna be the end of his run. But let's go ahead and take a look at our current scores. This is what we have so far. JCB Digatron is receiving a big ol' penalty, which is not going to qualify him for a score. Hopefully we can get more details on that later. But Thunder Oris is pulling ahead by .003 with Monster Mutt very close on his tail. Followed by El Toro Loco with an 8.166. We've got a close competition so far, but we got a whole lot more trucks to go, so stay with us. Alrighty. Up next, we've got the one, the only Gravedigger. Coming out swinging already. Nicely done with that jump. Right into the backflip ramp. If you do see part breakage getting fixed, it's because it is not actually breaking on the truck. It is just a visual error. One minute remaining. Let's see he can crank it up. He's going crazy with the cross threads. Gonna give him a little bit of trouble. But a nice save. And he's gonna send it across the main pod. And looks like he is having truck issues. With 15 seconds left, that is gonna do it. Not sure what happened, but it looks like he had some engine issues. You could see him pull off there to the side there at the end, but that is gonna be the run. Just getting word in that the score is going to be 8.263, which is going to put him in 3rd place, bumping down El Toro Loco. There's gonna be your new bracket or leaderboard. Max Dean not receiving a score because he did not fill the first 30 seconds of his run. So he does not receive a score. Alrighty. Up next, we have Bad Company. Rocking a custom body scheme for World Finals. We are waiting for the officials to give him the word so he can fire up and get started. And he is ready to rock and roll. Let's see him pull this off. See what he has in store for us tonight. And his time starts now. Beautiful jump, grease the landing. Big air over the double bus jump. He has got the big air, the momentum in the beginning of this run. Let's see if he can crank it up anymore. More big air. He is just sending this truck so much jump after jump. Gonna go straight into a backflip. Get the moonwalk. What else does he have in store for us? Getting himself out of trouble, nice and clean. He still has 40 seconds left in this run. Nice big air. Gets caught up in the jammer a little bit. Gonna get himself stuck, actually. 15 seconds left. Let's see what he can do. Besides that, And he is going to do an improv backflip off of the double bus jump. We saw him lining up for something, and that was it. And that is going to be the end of his run. And he's going to go over and save the truck. What a run. I think we might have a new leader. And he is still going for the fans. I'm not sure if they're going to count that end over or not. Let's take a look at the current scoreboard before we get his score in. Thunder Roars leads with an 8.733. I think he just might be able to beat that. We shall see here in a few minutes once the scores come in from our official judges. And we have a new leader. Bad Company coming in with an 8.883. What an amazing run from him. And definitely worthy of first place. Taking a look at our new leaderboard. He leads by a full tenth of a point. Not very much, but we shall see if he can hold how long he'll be able to hold that. Because up next we have the crazy man of Clearwater. Max D. Matt driving wild side. This ought to be a crazy run. He's getting the crowd hyped. Send the RPMs to the moon. And here he goes. Great start to the run. He's going to have to keep up the momentum and the big air if he wants to be able to compete with the previous run. He's going over, and he brings it back down on all fours. Gonna have to give us something big here if he wants to be able to compete with that other score. More big air off the bus stack over there. He's lined up for something. Looks like he might be lining up for some big air. Oh, he tried to go for a backflip, but is gonna get a nasty chassis hit. That is gonna end his run early. Without those metal ramps from high jump last night, that ramp is not nearly as extreme as it was. Might have to get EMS out on the field for that one. That was pretty crazy. He's gonna roll back over. Can you hear him trying to fire back up? Let's go take another look at the bracket, though. As Wildside ascends into heaven. Not sure where he's going. He is going quite far up, though. I will say that. We are taking a short 2-minute break. And after 8 trucks, a little intermission, if you will. We will be back for the next 8 trucks in 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Alrighty. We are gonna get back into the action. Kicking it the second half of Freestyle off with Max D. He's getting everything ready inside that truck. Oh my word, what a hit. He has totaled his truck. He is going to try to run it. He's going over. Like Tom Metz himself, he is going to drive this truck into the ground. Looks like that is going to do it. And he just made it in for a score as well. So that was very, very close and very, very lucky. Taking a look at our new bracket with Wildside in there, he's going to be taking 6th place because he did not complete his run. Definitely hurt that score a lot. So we're going to see if Max D can top that at all. The one-hit wonder from Max D is gonna leave him with a very hurt score. We're gonna take a look at the new and improved leaderboard. Taking a look here. 3.55 is gonna be the score. So this is probably gonna be your last or second to last freestyle winner here. Alrighty. Coming out now is Lucas Stabilizer. Get the holographic body. Well, let's see what body he's running tonight. He's run a lot of bodies. Alrighty. He is rolling out with the holographic body. And his run has officially started. Early backflip. Skied that sucker. Gonna roll it over. Bring it back. He got it back. Going straight vertical off of that jump. Going clear the double bust jump. Does a corkscrew. Looks like he might have popped a tire off of that. More big air off another double bust jump. He's stuck in the bus. Looks like he is stuck in the bus. Looks like this might end his run. Oh, he escaped. He has a lot of stuff broken. What in the world? And looks like that is gonna come to an end. Looks like he's gonna give the fans oh, maybe just the wall. Maybe we should just go back to the bracket board. His score is gonna be an 8.033, which is gonna put him in 6th place, bumping down Wildside and Max D to 7th and 8th. Taking a look at our updated bracket, moving Stabilizer into 6th place. And that is the first half of Freestyle completed. Well, more than first half. We have a couple of trucks that didn't make it. But up next, we have Mayhem taking on the track. Let's hope that this does not go the way it has these past other runs. He's turning around. He's lined up for something. He's going to start off with some big air. We are going to ignore those tires falling off. Almost gets stuck on the bus. And he just turtled early. No way. And that is going to do it. Just got news in. He was your defending freestyle champion from last year. Going from hero to zero at this point. Our 3 heaviest hitters in freestyle have all gotten zeros. So it's going to be down to the underdogs to bring us home. Up next, we've got Megalodon, Stars and Stripes. He's going to start off with the move we haven't seen yet. He is going to try and clear the double bus jump and does so perfectly. Right into the next jump. He's got a good run going so far. Let's hope another bus doesn't end it. Puts it into a stoppie. Can't get the moonwalk. Neutral revs for a solid second. Nice, beautiful, big moon backflip. Not moonwalk. Backflip to moonwalk. Nice big air over the main pod. Greases the landing. Gets sideways on the landing. Looks like he's okay, though. What's he going for here? Some big air. 38 seconds remaining in this run. He might have something going here. Let's hope I didn't just jinx him. He's going for a reverse backflip. Puts it into a moonwalk. He had an opportunity to do another backflip there. Did not take it. He's almost did a backflip off the side of the bus. Saves it, though. 5 seconds remaining. What can he do? He is going off the backflip into the wall. And that is going to do it for Megalodon Stars and Stripes. Megalodon Stars and Stripes is going to bring home second place with an 8.816, just barely missing first place. Take a look at our updated leaderboard here with Megalodon in second place. Got some close scores up there in the podium. Alrighty, next up, we have Vendetta taking on Freestyle. 8.883 is the score to beat. Let's see what he can do. He is lining up for something here. Is he going to attempt to jump over that bus and the double bus jump? We will have to see. He is going to do an improv backflip to start off the run, followed by some big air. Come on, Vendetta, continue this run. He is driving angry. Throwing caution to the wind. He is going for a ride. Only 30 seconds into the run and so much has happened. This is your Freestyle of the Year winner, by the way. Whoa! What a move! More big air. Going all sorts of sideways. 45 seconds left. This dude is going crazy. Oh boy. Oh boy. And he's gonna pull it together. Oh my goodness, straight up and down. And he's gonna go into the wall. That is gonna end his run. Just about filled time. I think we have a new leader. Anything he does now is going to be for the fans and for the fans only. Holy man. If only he could have pulled that off in regulation. I still think we have a new freestyle winner on our hands. 8.883 is the score to beat. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new leader. Vendetta with a 9.3 worth of a score. Let's go ahead and get you looking at that new bracket. And there you go, Vendetta. Your freestyle winner of the year, now sitting atop the leaderboard at World Finals. Alrighty, folks. We have another big hitter coming out. It is Classroom Crusher telling us the school is out for summer. And it actually is. He is winding that sucker out. He flies across the entire pod, goes over, and brings it back. What a save. He brings it back. Apparently, he is not broken. Not down any parts, only down brain cells, probably. More big air. Jumping onto the pod. Beautiful landing off the step up there. He's gonna do a little reverse bicycle there. 50 seconds remaining. Oh, that is gonna be a hard hit. He is still going. 35 seconds left. What can he do? He could do that. Almost. Oh, gets a little hung up there on the backflip ramp. Gonna go for it again. Goes for the corkscrew, does not get it. Loses the forelink in the process. Oh, and he's gonna get shut off. Oh, man. Looks like he did fill time, though. That was one heck of a run. The judges are still trying to recover from that run, taking a little longer than usual to score, so hang tight. The scores are in. Classroom Crusher with a 9.125. That is gonna be your score. So let's take a look at that new bracket board. So Classroom Crusher is now going to sit in second place with a 9.125. Rounding out the top three. Alrighty, up next, we have Gravedigger coming out. This is the Gravedigger that made it to the finals in racing, but had that very bad turn due to some rear steer issues. And he is going to start off his run with a nice jump off the backside of the step-up ramp. He's going to have to crank it up a little bit if he wants to get that top spot. Nice air. Pretty consistent run so far. That's good Got good momentum. Oh, nasty hit. Oh! Keep it together and off the wall. Into the backflip. Gets the moonwalk. Almost rolls it, but brings it back. Sends it off of the double bus jump. He has lost front steering. Gotta go for a reverse backflip. Making use. Bring it back. Yeah! No front steering. He has brought it back. And he is done. He really turned it on there at the end. I don't know if that's going to be enough, though. That is going to be good for a 9.175, which is going to mean that our top 3 scores are all going to be 9s. Nicely done. There is your updated bracket board. Attention everybody, this is the last truck of the night. It is gonna be Avenger going to finish this off with a bang. Let's see if he can pull off one of the craziest moves we have seen. It's gonna be a task, but if there's anybody to do it, it's gonna be Avenger. He is out on the track. Here we go. We are down to the last truck of the night. Let's finish strong. Nice landing there. Nice big air. Gonna go straight into the corkscrew backflip with a half twist, if you will. Not sure what that was, but it was cool. Got 50 seconds left. Goes for an end over. Gonna try and pull off the reverse sidewall save, and he gets it. "17 seconds left. What can he do?" That is gonna be a harsh landing. And he's good. 4 seconds left. He's going crazy. And that is time. Nicely done. Good way to end off the night. Avenger is gonna definitely get a high score for that one. We're gonna have to see if it's gonna be enough for the lead. It has all come down to this. This is your current leaderboard. The score to beat is a 9.3. Can he do it? We are awaiting word from the official judges for the score. The scores are in. The scores are in. Avenger. The score for Avenger is gonna be a 9.2, which means your freestyle winner is Austin in Vendetta. Vendetta is your freestyle champion for Clearwater Motorsports World Finals 7. There is your updated final leaderboard. What a night it has been. We had a bunch of amazing runs, a bunch of upsets, but overall it was the the Freestyle of the Year award winner coming on top. Congratulations, Austin. You are now the World Finals Freestyle winner and the holder of that title. So let's go over all the World Finals winners of the night. Last night, we started off with Hayden and Lucas Stabilizer winning the last chance qualifier, punching his ticket to the racing championship and World Finals. Then we had Austin and Vendetta grabbing the high jump champion as well. And Kenny and Monster Mutt taking the skills challenge win. And then Austin and Vendetta again got the fastest qualifying time. And then tonight, Slay and Avenger won your racing championship. And Austin finished out with a double down for your freestyle winner. And here he is now, doing a small encore. For the fans, your freestyle winner. Nice jump there. Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this live stream. World Finals this year was absolutely outstanding. I want to thank the leader of the Clearwater Motorsports for letting me live stream and host the event. It was truly an honor and an awesome experience. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to drop a comment down below what your favorite run was and what your favorite truck was. Be sure to catch us next time. We might have another event coming up soon. So just make sure to hit the like and subscribe for more if you want to see more videos and be notified when we go live next time. So for Clearwater Motorsports, my name is Shark Dude, and we will see you guys later. Thanks for watching and good night.